Hello there, everyone. I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And I'm here with my psychic development tip number 52. This tip is the last tip in my psychic development tips series, and it's all about you are psychic. The world today is progressive and far more open to the psychic intuitive field than ever before. Best-selling books on empathy, for example, are more and more common. Most television shows have an element of intuition or even outright psychism in them. But that doesn't mean that your friends and family will easily accept that you are psychic. There's an old saying, a prophet is never a prophet in his hometown. I've been teaching psychic development now for over 40 years. And I believe one of the greatest blocks that developing students face is lack of support from those close to them, and sometimes even actual opposition or undermining might occur. For someone just opening their psychic gifts, that lack of support, even subtly unintentional undermining, can hold you back. It can delay, even stunt your abilities. And that's why in my level 1 course, I work so hard with my students to instill positive reinforcement and confidence. As a beginner, that must be one of your primary areas of focus. An old friend of mine used to say, when someone discounted her intuition, "I know what I know." And then she would drop the subject. But she wouldn't allow her belief in herself to be shaken. If you are serious about pursuing your own intuition, psychic development, you must do the same thing she did. And you must learn to trust yourself. In my level 1 class, I have you keep a do-good book, recording all of your psychic experiences each day. Its purpose is to help you to build confidence in your abilities. Let me recount an early experience of my own by way of pointing out how very serious this is. I was already a professional psychic at the time. I was studying Tai Chi Chuan with a teacher that I highly respected. He shared a business proposition that a friend had made to him, and he asked my opinion as a psychic. I immediately knew, I felt, that the proposition was bad for him, and I said so. But instead of accepting what I said, he said, "How do you know that insight is really coming to you as a message from your guides, and that it's not just your own fear and distrust of my friend that's prompting it? How do you know you're not projecting instead of receiving?" is what he was asking me. And because I liked and respected him, I doubted the information I received. The effect of that self-doubt was instant and very frightening. All of my psychic senses shut down. The colorful, sensational world I lived in as a fully awakened psychic being became drab and dull. It was as if I'd suddenly lost part of my sight, my hearing, my ability to feel sensations. That's when I realized how deeply our psychic senses integrate with our physical ones. I felt crippled without those extra sensory perceptions that added so much to my existence. Of course, I realized instantly what had happened. I vowed never to doubt what I'd received again. I accept that I could misinterpret information received, but I never again doubted that I'd received something. The what I'd received was real. Nevertheless, it took me many years to regain the sensitivity and psychic skills I had lost in just that one moment of self-doubt. My prediction about his business proposition did prove correct, and he lost a great deal of money. He later apologized, but that didn't help me. It didn't make me feel good. You see, I felt I'd lost far more than he did. Please remember my story You are psychic. We are all psychic. You already have some amazing skills and abilities. Don't ever doubt them. We are all psychic. Don't let your abilities be shut down because you allowed yourself to be undermined. Don't let your abilities be shut down because you didn't trust yourself. Build your self-trust. Build your abilities. Build your skills. You're human. You may err in interpretation. But as a psychic being, you did receive the information, whatever it was, however you received it. Never doubt that. Unfortunately, it's usually the people that we love, respect, and believe in that can cause us the most damage. So surround yourself to the best of your ability with people who are supportive of you. Make as much use as you can of the communities on my website. You're always going to find supportive people there. If you can, pick up my psychic development books on Amazon.com. Go to my website, www.sandyanastasia.com, and get my MP3 videos that accompany each level of the psychic development system that I created. And if you want to study in person with me online, you can do that too, because I teach the Anastasia system of psychic development every January, live, online. You can also find all of my MP3 audios in my VIP membership on my website for every level, including seeing beyond the veil of my psychic development system. All of the tools that you need to continue to improve and develop your skills are available to you. Take advantage of them. And thank you so much for being here to open up, to develop, to raise your vibration to the highest level that you can. Bye-bye for now.